The online staff list is going to have photos now. You can opt out, and there's going to be a checkbox on your staff form so that you can opt out when you sign up. Or you can submit your own photo if you think we're crappy photographers. And the online staff list is accessible only to staff, so you're not getting your picture out there for everybody. It's just so that we can identify each other a little easier. The staff appointments, it was passed that the staff appointments will be ratified by the secretary before becoming official. That includes verification that the director signing the form is the director to whom the staff member is going to report. So if you're going to be an ops, you have to have the ops director sign your thing, not the treasurer. And a thing dear to my heart, we have established a bylaws revision committee. It's going to have a minimum of 4 people and a maximum of 7. At least one of those people is going to be the secretary. At least one other of those people is going to be the staff. Another board member. We're not requiring non-board members so that we can actually get stuff done before we have any volunteers, but we do really, really ache for volunteers from the non-board staff members. And it has, that bylaws committee, discussing the actions and stuff is going to be fine, but only the secretary is going to be releasing drafts.
May I have a suggestion? You can wait till later, but regarding getting people to join.
Are you going to join?
Yeah, I'll volunteer.
Okay.
But, well, basically, I think that a lot of people don't get involved in these sorts of things until they find out that someone wants them to. And so I was thinking it would be good if people would make suggestions. People who think are really good at this sort of stuff to help drum up some interest.
So if this might not be your cup of tea, but you've got this other buddy who is really grooving on the making things formal and official and tidy.
Yeah, because we have.
Send it my way.
I'm sure we all know people who have only gotten involved once. They're like, well, you didn't ask me to. That sort of attitude.
Yeah, this is me asking.
Yeah. Suggest them to her, and then maybe she can go.
Yeah.
Last with them.
Yep. That will be very groovy, and that concludes my report.
All right, that takes us to treasurer.
Okay, the treasurer has nothing to report. Move on.
Treasurer has nothing to report.
The treasurer needs download from the old treasurer, so she knows how she's doing.
We're still good. We have money.
Money is good.
And the bank didn't fail.
No, well, we're still FDIC, sure.
Still FDIC insurance.
I paid off the hotel. We're now underneath the 1,000K, so we're safe.
It's up to 250,000 now.
What?
It's up to 250 until 2009.
Okay, well then we were safe all along.
Just a sec, Michael.
Yes, about the treasury stuff, are we not going to go broke before the convention?
We are not going to go broke before the convention.
Awesome.
I can see that. We may have to have discussions with our relations director.
Why, is she charging too much?
I think this is about the urban pan.
Okay. So, who is next?
Next up, facilities.
All right, facilities.
Basically after this, it's alphabetical order.
I don't have a whole lot to report as of yet. I'm working on some inventory systems we can use later on. Hotel information should be on the webpage and ready for registration within the next month or so. I just need to get the code and get that all worked out. But regardless, before the next meeting, all the hotel price lists will be on the website itself. They are in the forms currently. Equipment-wise, we still pretty much got everything we need for next year. New equipment purchases will probably be discussed later on, but that'll be after we get kind of rolling with figuring out what we need from programming and whatnot. And that's really all I've got for the moment, unless anybody's got any questions. I am looking for an assistant and some other positions to be filled. The assistant position is posted and get involved right now, but the rest of my positions will be on later on this week.
Am I the only one who kind of heard blur, blur, blur?
Let me pull up my contract. I'll have that here in just a moment because I don't have it in front of me currently. So I'll let the next person go on report, and then I'll announce that shortly after. Operations.
Hello, everybody. Basic things from what I've heard so far. Registration, we plan to have open within the next 2 weeks using the old system, but coming up on 2009 January, we're hoping to have our own system, which means that we will not have a third party involved with everybody's information.
Yay!
Awesome. As for everything else, currently operations is just myself and Robert Goddard, and so anyone who wants to be any position, please let me know what position you wish to be, and I will definitely take it into consideration. Yes?
Since we're going to have a registration system of our own, is it going to be under your department or the publicity department?
It is going to be underneath my department for registration of con goers, not staff. Staff is not me unless they're under my department. So the reason I'm saying the online registration, it's talking about if any con goers or any of you are going to just be volunteers, you can register to be with the convention at any time, probably starting the next 2 weeks. The information just won't involve a third party anymore, which will be awesome because then we don't have to worry about information leaks. Woohoo. It's also money too, which means budget. Yay, budgets. As for everything else, I don't know exactly what to talk about at this time. We still basically need to get staff going. Once I have staff, then a whole lot of other plans will come into play, and we'll be able to work everything out, and I'll have more to talk about next time.
Okay, I do have the room prices in front of me now. Standard rooms are going to be $119 for attendees for a single double. For a triple or a quad, it will be $129. Standard kings run the same thing, except for there is no triple quad rate because you really can't fit that many people in a king size bed. You're not supposed to. The staff rate for next year will be $90. There is a separate rate because the Hilton does have 2 towers. Their more expensive tower is $139 a night and $149 a night for a quad. And that's in their executive tower. And that should be it. Staff code, I'm going to get, you'll submit your request directly for me if you need a staff room, and I'll have that up probably in about 2 months. So I want to make sure that's ironed out this year so there's no issues with people getting rooms. It didn't really specify in the contract if there's staff rooms in the tower or the executive tower or the main tower. So I will get that confirmed as well.
The staff room is not going to be on the 14th floor.
They never really tell me where they're going to
Okay,
put the staff room.
the big difference between the normal tower and the executive tower is the executive tower is basically the same floor space, but you get a refrigerator and a microwave in the executive tower. So that's what makes that one kind of nice.
What were the prices on the tower again?
Yeah, $139 and $149.
139 and 149.
For staff?
No, that's attendee rate. The staff rate is $90 straight across the board, but I don't think those are going to be in the executive tower, but I don't have confirmation on it yet.
Okay. And you don't have the code yet?
And I don't, well, I need to discuss with the hotel to figure out where our rooms are going to be and how they want to do it, because each hotel's a little different.
Can we make a reservation now and then change it, or?
I'm going to hold off until I have my information confirmed, and then I'll open it up at a general meeting, so everybody will know at the same time.
Are there any suites available for rent? For the weekend?
The suites are not part of our contract,
Okay,
so
so
they would be at whatever the
one
regular
go outside.
hotel rate is, depending on their availability.
I was just asking if it's a real refrigerator.
Mini fridge.
It's instead of like a mini bar that I can't open without paying.
No, it's supposed to be a real fridge. Just a mini one. Okay, now we're going to programming.